everybody. It's currently December 3rd, 1 a.m. and I'm currently in the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. You can see the coast of New York City in the background. Very beautiful. And this is going to be my first entry in my video journal. So, today's topic is the hedgehog's dilemma. I kind of want to start these video journals with a quick anecdote about why I kind of wanted to, talk about this subject. So here it is. A few nights ago, I was in the gym, and I was working out alone, listening to music, doing my thing. And one of these people I know comes in the gym. I nod to him and say, "What's up?" And then, we go on to our sets for 5 minutes. And he comes up to me and is like, "Hey, what's up? How are you?" Engaging a little bit of small talk, talking about our lives and stuff. And then, after 2 minutes, I kind of just shut him off. I'm pretty sure he was in the middle of a sentence. I just completely disregard whatever he says and just did my set like someone who's autistic. It felt super stupid, but I was thinking about this moment. I was like, why did I do that? Why did I just autistically ignore this kid in the middle of our conversation to do a set of tricep extensions or whatever? I forgot what I was doing, but and I was thinking about it, and I've come to the conclusion that the reason I did that was because I really enjoy working out alone. I feel like it's much better, or I feel like it's much more enjoyable to work out alone. And when someone I know, even who's I guess a close acquaintance, comes up to me and engages with me, I don't want to engage with him back because I enjoy working out alone. And I've been thinking about how lonely I've been in college, and how maybe this is one of the reasons why I feel so lonely is because I actually like being alone. Yeah. Sometimes I feel lonely. I guess that's natural. But what this came for me to realize is that when I'm with people, I would rather be alone because I enjoy being alone. But when I'm alone sometimes, I feel lonely sometimes. It's natural. I feel like I want to be close to people. And so it's come to this dilemma where when I'm with people, I want to be alone. And when I'm alone, I want to be with people. And I've been thinking about the solution to that. And if you ask me what the answer to the hedgehog's dilemma was a year ago, or just in theory, I would say that the answer is that you should be close to people, despite being vulnerable, despite not liking to. The more you're with people, the better it is. And I would say that the hedgehog's dilemma it's not really a correct analogy because you're just not with the right people. That's what my theoretical answer would be, my answer a year ago. But what that ignores to me is the idea of actually liking to be alone, I know that introversion isn't something innate. You can learn to be an extrovert. I feel like it's a big part of my identity that I like being alone a lot of the times. And I feel satisfied doing things alone sometimes. But when that theoretical answer kind of ignores that idea, and it's kind of says fuck introverts. You're just kind of coping. You're not finding the right people. You're not finding the right people to be vulnerable with. That's why you're not. You don't want to engage with people. It's because you're insecure. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to open up. You have social anxiety. But lately, I've been realizing I don't think I have social anxiety. I don't think I'm crippling insecure about what other people perceive in me. But I just still feel there's an innate part of me that likes doing stuff alone. Today, I felt my most engaged, or like what I found to be the most meaningful today, like the stuff I did that was the most meaningful, was me working out, which I did alone. I was learning some coding stuff while I did that alone. I did some homework, did some other coding stuff I thought was really meaningful, but I did that also alone. And the times I did talk to people, it felt more like superficial and, just trying to engage, but it didn't feel like as meaningful as what the stuff I do alone. And so, like right now, I've started to lean towards the side of the hedgehog going away from the den, trying to find warmth somewhere else. And maybe it is true that, maybe I have some insecurities deep down. Maybe I do have a hard time being vulnerable, which I think I can see that. But I don't know, it feels nice being alone, but sometimes I get lonely. And I think I have been liking that better than when I'm with people and I feel like I want to be alone. I feel like I like being alone and having that peacefulness and that fulfillment, but still feeling a little bit lonely. And instead of the latter option. But what I don't understand is why I feel lonely if when I do stuff alone, I feel like I'm doing something meaningful. And I think that's just an innate part of humans, is that we need to have strong human interactions. And maybe I just haven't met the right people yet, or I'm just not looking for the right people at the moment, or haven't looked in the right places. But I don't know, why would it feels kind of, if I want to stop that lonely feeling, then I have to go out and engage with people. And when I go out and engage with people, I'm not being alone and doing stuff that I like doing alone. So I'm kind of contradicting myself in doing that. Because the logic is like, if I like doing stuff alone, but sometimes I feel lonely, and I'm okay with that for the most part instead of the other options, and I want to stop being lonely, then the options aren't there. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at it like it's a dichotomy when it's not. Like, you can have friends and like doing stuff alone and doing both. But I don't know. For me, like right now, it feels like it's one option or the other. I don't know. Obviously I still like hanging out with people and friends, but there's a lot of stuff I do alone that I still like. And I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more opportunity to meet people, but right now, it's nice to be. I still have friends, but it's nice to do stuff alone a lot of the time. But maybe a year from now, I'll meet someone that, I'll meet friends that I really like, and I'll say like, right now I'm being stupid, I'm being a loser, and I'm just not going out and meeting new people. But who knows? I'm still gonna try. But yeah, I think that's all for the video journal today. Goodbye.